There's something you wanted to tell me. What is it?
Come on, the suspense is killing me.
Tenyo, is he afraid to tell Tenchi?
Well, one look at those two is enough to see they're nervous. But no, I don't think that's the thing he's afraid to say.
Well, what is it then?
You see... So, Tenchi, actually there are two things we must tell you. The first one has to do with your mother, Kione.
My mom, really?
The time has finally come for you to know the entire story. The circumstances, that is, surrounding your mother's death. Now then, I suppose the best place to start. Well, it would have to be that fateful day a few months before Kione actually died. You had accidentally injured yourself quite badly, as children sometimes do. Your mother ventured deep into the mountains in search of medicinal herbs to treat your wounds. She was foolish to go to such a dangerous place alone.
Are you telling me that the fall is what killed her?
No.
Huh?
She was hurt badly, but she still made her way down the mountain and caught a bus to the hospital. Sitting there quietly, covered in her own blood as she was. The other passengers thought she was a zombie.
And then?
Then 2 weeks after she was hospitalized, Kione's motherly instincts took hold when you came down with a severe case of the measles and were bedridden with fever.
I see. So it was the car crash that finally took her.
Actually, she made a full recovery and was back on her feet in about 2 months. Not 2 weeks after leaving the hospital, she went on a hunting trip with a friend and was well enough to carry a 150-pound boar down the side of the mountain.
This is ridiculous. Just tell me, how did Mom die?
Well, don't you remember that cold gray winter morning when we discovered Kione had passed away in her sleep? She was 248 years old at the time. She died of old age.
Old age? But...
I know it's difficult for you to believe, for outwardly she didn't appear to age at all.
Yeah, but mentally, though, that was a whole other story.
It's true, she had gone a little batty in her later years. Like the way she started dressing up in those schoolgirl outfits. It seemed harmless enough until she insisted on wearing them in public.
Yeah.
So then, all that stuff leading up to her death, the cliff and the car accident?
Had nothing to do with it.
You gotta be kidding me! What's wrong with you two? You think this is funny or something?
No, it's not what you think at all, Tenchi. There's a good reason.
What possible reason could there be for making a joke out of my mother's death?
Wait, everything we told you was true.
But why tell it at all if not to laugh at me?
Nobuyuki, it's time to give up the charade. Tenchi, the story they just told you was scripted by your mother.
Yeah, it was all in her will. She insisted that we tell it to you word for word.
Tenchi, wait!
That's awful! You should be ashamed of yourselves! How could you do that to poor Tenchi?
Irie, you do realize that your name is listed here as one of the collaborators.
good. I thought I'd find you here.
Oh.
You must be in shock. I did think it was a bit much, but I can't say I was surprised. It's just like Keone.
Not the Mom I remember.
Huh?
The Mom I knew was always calm and smiling.
Well, it may have seemed that way from your perspective, but...
I don't believe it. My mom was gentle and kind.
I see. Well then, I suppose I feel a bit sorry for her.
Mm-hmm.
The mother that lives on in your memories. And that isn't Keone at all.
Wait! You expect me to believe that my mom would turn her own death into some sort of practical joke?